This episode is being recorded out of Shop Talk Podcast Studio in Oak Park, Michigan. For more information, visit shoptalkpodcaststudio.com.
We live.
Let's go. Snatch the dishes out your kitchen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 216 of This Week in Culture. I'm your host, Ant Wood, a.k.a. Trinidad, and a.k.a. one half of the culture. And I got my brother with me, Jay. What up, though?
What up, though? It's your man, Jay Johnson, one half of the culture, one half of everything was popping.
And this week, we bring to y'all the apparently highly anticipated review of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know. Like, I seen niggas talking.
Man, it's good, man.
It's a really good show, but I didn't know that that's what the people was looking for, man. That I put that one post up, and that boy got to jumping, dog.
He
like
really did.
I was not expecting that whatsoever, man. But we are here. We are going to get y'all caught up on the first 4 episodes.
Yep.
We're gonna discuss them first 4. We're gonna talk about the cast, and just sort of go through what people are saying out in the streets, and then we're gonna be back with it on the weekly, man. So more Fresh Prince to come for y'all, more Bel-Air, pardon me, to come for y'all, man. Shit, man. Want to thank all the listeners, all the supporters, everybody who rocking with us, and definitely want to thank everybody who liked that post. New listeners, man. We know y'all in here.
Because if you're searching for a podcast on Bel-Air, we didn't came up.
Hey,
welcome,
man. Welcome to the team, man. Welcome to the team. We hope y'all stick around. Check out everything we talking about, not just Bel-Air, man. We here for the culture, yo. Before we even start with the show, let's go back a little bit.
Yeah.
2019, 2020, we get
I think it was 2021.
No, it was 2019. Morgan Cooper.
Oh, that. Okay,
Yeah. Morgan Cooper made the trailer for an imaginary new version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he basically took it and turned it into a dramatic piece, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, what, 3-4 minute trailer. It was fire though.
It was.
And everybody online was like, yo, if this was like a real thing,
I want to sit down with him at one point and talk about that trailer,
bro.
Like, I wonder how long, because like a trailer is like bits and pieces from a fuller season.
Yeah.
So I wonder if like all those little clips, was it just 5 minutes of that?
Yeah.
Was it just like, did you set all those places in place
to
just
do
to
the
make
one
those
thing and put the clips together? Yeah.
I wonder how
or did y'all really film something, dog?
or how long
like,
was, so say let's say you wrote, let's just say there was like 10 scenes in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Did you write a good 5 minutes for each scene and then take pieces of those 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Or was it just those 3 seconds?
Specifics. Yeah, man. I would like to sit down and really ask, like, what was the goal when you made the trailer? Because if the goal was to go viral, you did that. If the goal was to get a show greenlit off this shit, like, yo, I don't even know, you know what I'm saying, if he really, because we know the age we live in, the internet era, dog. Now, niggas is really just trying to get their shit popping on the gram, on the Twitter. I'm wondering if he really had, like, yo, I actually would like to see if I can get this picked up, man.
It could have been for that, or it may not have been. Like, so for an example, I want to shoot some music videos from songs that I always wish had a music video.
Yep.
Like, I don't want nothing to come of it, so to speak. But like, I got an ideal of, I got a story to tell. Like, I want to see that on film. I got an ideal of these different rap videos. So he probably was like, man, that'd be dope if we can like recreate that.
Yeah.
And that, man, I'm glad he did.
Oh, hella glad he did. And I'm glad that the internet picked it up the way that they did, because it made its way to Will Smith. Will Smith got a hold of it, and then I don't know where the combos started, who reached out to who connected with who, but it became a real thing. And in 2021, we found out, oh, this is really coming to life.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it like in passing on one of these episodes.
Yeah.
Like I would hate for them to do that and it'd be like whack.
Yeah, man.
Like, do you use the same characters from the
trailer?
Trailer,
yeah.
And if not, it's like, are we gonna like them people? And
you know what's funny? Even thinking, do you use the same people from the trailer? The main reason you asked that is because that was a trailer full of unknowns, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, we don't know if these people can really act. We ain't never seen most of them. We don't know them for real. And then we get the actual show. We don't know most of them, dog. Like the wife or the aunt who plays Aunt Viv,
she's been around.
She's been in some things. I've definitely seen
she's
her.
Black famous.
Yes. And then Coco Jones, who plays Hillary, is a former Disney child turned singer turned YouTube star in real life.
I don't know where I know Uncle Phil from, but I've seen him in stuff.
Yeah, he was nominated for because he's British.
Oh,
of course. And he was nominated for some show. His show in the UK, is like a highly nominated, awarded. They rock with it over there.
Gotcha.
So if you've seen him in something, it might have been related to that. But this is still a show full of relatively unknowns.
I know who Easy the Block Captain is. You feel me?
Yo, when you put out a show on Peacock and Easy the Block Captain is the most recognizable fucking character, and shit, Freeway is the most recognizable character, you got a show that I'm into, dog. Like,
you think this? Well, no, I think this is a bit too dark, and too cursey for like regular NBC. I'm about to say, do you think it can make it to regular NBC? But
they was getting them fucks off.
Yeah,
they was getting them fucks off.
I like it.
They got them niggas off.
Yeah, I like that better though.
And I appreciate it. So it's funny. I said after I watched the first couple episodes, I put in the group on Facebook. Follow us at This Week in Culture on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I put in the Facebook group. It reminded me of All American.
Yes, 100%.
Gave me All American, but to the point that All American reminded me of a darker take on a Fresh Prince type show.
I definitely felt this was like a darker, I don't want to say,
but it
darker, better version of.
Well, and that's the thing. I ain't even got to say better because I can say this felt like All American if they kicked it up to cable.
Yes,
like that's like, yo, 100%. You know what? Knock that up to cable. We gonna cuss a little bit more. Yeah, like we taking it off CW now. Yeah. Now we getting our niggas off, our cussing, all the shit. When you watch All American and you be like, in real life, he would have said,
yeah.
And now they like, getting that off here.
Like. See that, or All American got like the ABC Family gangster.
Yeah.
Versus,
and now we really getting shit off. And what I loved about this, at least from the first episode, they really got Philly. They got Philly heavy right off the top. Yeah. The very first thing you hear, the first words is what we do.
Yo.
The 2 minutes later, you seeing somebody popping a wheelie riding down the street looking like he going 30 miles per hour on a bicycle, nigga. And it's like, dog, this is Philadelphia, nigga. And I appreciate jumping directly into it. We talked about it. They got Easy the Block Captain.
And I just appreciate all the little details that they seem to be getting right.
Yeah.
You know, like some of the things that you've taken people objections away before they get a chance to object.
Yeah.
Man, no, Will would have, he always have rocking the shoes or something. Like every little thing that you can find nitpick, we've addressed it already.
I think, and we're gonna talk about each episode and kind of what was going on each, but I think it was around episode 2 when he first went to school that I was like, or maybe episode 1 is when he went, and then episode 2 is where we kind of get to meet everybody, whatever. But I was like, oh, man, Will got to flip that jacket inside out. And then episode 3 pops the jacket. And so it was like they got to everything you needed them to get to.
They stayed. So it's like episode 1 is the theme song.
Yeah, real talk.
And everything was true to it, though. Even the ball to the face.
Yep. And we did it in a way that made sense for this version, dog. So before we get into the show and just sort of, each episode and how they set it up, I've seen a lot of people say they're not feeling it.
I've seen 3 people say it.
I've seen, so I got into the people in the groups and kind of on the internets, and then I dove a little further into the critics, right? And there's a lot of critics saying like, yo, this is just unnecessary. This just, why would they recreate such a beloved show and da-da-da. Here's my thing.
I'm entertained.
Here's my thing. Not only am I entertained, Fresh Prince came out in 1990. This is not we just said that the story is very similar to All American, which is currently on. Season 3 or 4 resumes tonight, by the way, and All American Homecoming starts tonight, by the way. Want to plug that. But the fact that this is this ain't an untold story. It's the Karate Kid. It's any type of those types
Fish
of stories.
Out of water comes to this.
Come on, man.
Like, has to naturally. Like, I mean, how many times do we got to say this?
So
it's only so many.
Y'all got 7 storylines to go through, man. We told y'all Jazz Fly, told y'all rest in peace, Jazz Fly. But because there's only so many storylines, I don't get how we didn't expect that another iteration of something like Fresh Prince would come around, and then it's a reboot. This is not They're not bringing Fresh Prince back. It's a reboot, which means we're starting it over and we telling a new version of that story, dog.
Because like even though Fresh Prince is on all the time, actually,
facts.
I don't know how people outside of my age range watch it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how they interact with it.
Fresh Prince right now, I love when it comes on. I'll pop it on when I was in the hospital. I watch Fresh Prince all the time. But when there's like them older 1990 season 1 episodes of Fresh Prince, they look brown. The colors is weird. The stories don't quite hit. The acting, you could see like Will Smith was still figuring out this character.
How about unless you live in New York City, you pulling up in a cab is like, what's that? Man. Like, why is he in a yellow car?
Bro.
When last time you seen a cab, dog?
Bro, we haven't.
I haven't seen a cab.
Cabs in Detroit ain't never really been the thing, dog. Like, you either rode the bus, you might have caught a cab once or twice.
Because you caught it and it came to your house.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, that wasn't a real big thing here in Detroit.
Hell in a cab, dog.
And I again, in other areas, I get it. In this one, it didn't quite reflect. One of many things that I liked how they retwisted, dog. Like, yo, this time he pulled up with Jazz. We finally got a proper introduction to Jazz. In the old one, I don't think we ever really got that intro. Jazz felt like he was from Philly, but I just felt like he just popped up in the show. Like, it never really made sense how another dude from Philly ended up in L.A. who was friends with Will. Like, it was just all random.
We really didn't even know if Jazz was in L.A.
Bro, he appeared every once in a while. Jazz was coming out to visit.
I don't know if it was on that reunion that they said, but like Jazz shot all his scenes like at the same time.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Wow. I know they shot the get tossed out the house scenes.
Maybe that's what it was. They just used the same one over and
that
over.
Same loop. So it ain't matter. Anytime he wore that shirt, you knew he was getting tossed out.
And that's why they kept him in that shirt.
Yeah. So. But I just appreciate them taking the story, taking each one of these characters specifically, because that's really where shit got different, is the characters. And they said, fuck the old way.
The idea of, I don't know why they made it, well, we just got finished explaining why they made it. That shit hit the internet and niggas went crazy.
It went nuts.
And we was like, dog, what if we did watch this through the lens of drama? Because if we want to be 100% honest, all the great GOAT Fresh Prince episodes was when there was a dramatic scene.
Oh, man.
Like when Carlton...
when he took the drugs. When he got shot.
Why you don't love me the whole night.
Man.
Like, the drama was there when Will met at the. I even like how I think it was the first episode of Fresh Prince. At the end of the episode, Will was playing the piano. And Uncle Phil walked in and looked at him like, all those things is there.
Yeah,
and it's new. They added different layers.
They gave us a little more bass. So let's start with the first episode, man. We get introduced to Will. Because the characters are the same across the board. Everybody is who they were. Get introduced to Will, played by Jabari Banks.
The metaverse. Oh no, I'm sorry. What's the Marvel? The Marvelverse.
Marvelverse.
MCU.
Yeah. Jabari Banks, his first role.
It's funny his last name Banks, ain't it?
Funny his last name's Banks. Funny he from West Philly. Like, this is dope to me, dog. And the resemblance to Will Smith and all that, especially a young Will, like, it just feels right, bro. And we get to meet him and his mom. I don't remember Will's mom's name in the show, but not the most relevant to this convo at the moment. No disrespect. I'll be ready to call all of them diva.
I think of it in the same.
But we get introduced to him and his mom. She prepping him breakfast, getting him ready for his game because he got a college scout coming from Virginia Commonwealth. So a VCU scout coming to his basketball game, and right away we already gave him a layer that he never really had in the other one. In the other one, he was the black kid who knew how to hoop at Bel-Air because I'm from the hood and y'all from Bel-Air, nigga, so I hoop better than y'all.
I mean, I guess it's supposed to be implied because when the show comes on, he's on the court hooping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But maybe because in real life, Will Smith, I seen them rocking jocks, nigga. That nigga wasn't hooping for real like that. But in this one, we get it established. No, this is a Division I scouted basketball player. Like, he really with this, and his life was going in one direction before all of this shit happened. We ain't really know exactly what Will was up to in the other one. When we meet him and we see him go play basketball, it's instant like, okay, he the star. He great. He the man at his school. And then we meet him and his man Trey. The nigga Trey, another one of the callbacks.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle from the original one. But now we getting a story about why. Because in that episode with Don Cheadle back in the day during season 1, we learned like, yo, he was.
Will mom's name is Viola or Vi.
Vi. You right. Yep. Vi, Vivian. Yeah.
And I was about to say Vi at first, but I'm like, no, that's Viv. But
it is Vi. You're right. When we meet Don Cheadle in that first season of Fresh Prince, it was implied like, yo, I was good at basketball too. Like me and Will's like the same nigga. This my man, but he got this opportunity to come out here and like extend his life. I stay back in Philly. And I'm a nigga in Philly, dog. And it was like now we actually see that flushed out a little bit with what happened between Will and Trey and why they shit went in 2 different directions. I like that, dog. And we don't know, obviously, what they're going to do with the full season, but it seems like they're going to at least keep that Trey character involved with Will and keep him around for a minute, which I can appreciate. Because keep that nigga grounded to Philly, dog. 'Cause that's the one thing I don't want to see him totally lose, considering how much Philly they given us so far in the first episode. After they win their game, he out celebrating. He walking down the street with his mom, walking her to the bus stop. She go to work, whatever they doing.
Killed the game. Game winner.
Oh, game winner, 30 points.
I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I'm like, y'all ain't about to make them like this cold. Yeah. I was like, oh,
when he hit the little move, woo, and had the scout there.
Yeah.
So his mom told him when they was walking after the game, like, yo, now you got an official visit set up at VCU. They're going to take care of you, dog. You getting up out of here. And he was like, Virginia kind of far. I don't know about this shit. I don't know if I want to go over there. Hood nigga, problem number 1, dog. We never want to leave the hood, bro. And I was like, Will, clearly we already know the story. We know what's going to happen.
I think he don't want to leave his mama versus the hood. I
think his mom and the hood are very synonymous in this situation because, no, he don't want to leave her alone.
It's really like... because I don't get the impression that Will Smith in this version is a hood nigga.
Yeah. Oh no, he not.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get.
He a hooper. He Kanye and genius.
I'm somebody who is from the streets, but not of the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm from here. I got all this shit surrounds me. But this friends. Is what I do.
I know what time it is. You know
I know Darnell. I know Rashad. I know these hood niggas, but that ain't what I do, dog. I hoop. Everybody in the hood know I hoop. When niggas see me, they know what I'm on, dog. It ain't none of that rah-rah shit. So when his mom tells him, like, yo, crown is ready whenever you ready to wear it, dog. Like, it's ready to put on. She telling him, like, nigga, you can't be afraid to step out and go live your life, bro.
Also, Prince, crown, you know.
I mean, we see the double entendre, dog. Then, right after mom leaves, he links with Trey. They go get some cheesesteaks. We still filling it up. I think they was at Cicero.
You think niggas in Philly eat cheesesteaks like that? Or do they do like Detroit with Coney? Like we eat Coneys.
Yeah.
But like I don't hear a nigga talking about Coney dogs. Like
I feel like in Philly, and I like the way they did it in the show because this is what I think niggas got they spot that they go to and they eat it a certain way, and that's the only time they eating it. Like from my spot, the way I eat it.
Because like I go to Coney often.
Yeah.
I don't remember last time I got a Coney at Coney Island. You know what I'm saying?
See, I really only get Coneys, but I only get Coneys from my Coney. Like if I'm at another Coney, let me get an omelet or some shit, like,
dog.
Let me
get some. Give me some wings.
Yeah.
Let me
get my wings, get my cheese sticks. Yeah. But
whatever.
I think they fucked that shit up in Philly. I like how they showed the it's like Italian ice and shit, like the little they showed that on the bus stop, the little ad, because that I know they do in Philly. I didn't had that shit in Philly. But when they eat in Philly, they chilling, they talking about the game, niggas is hyped, some girls walk by, like shit is going good. It's a normal fucking day, nigga. And then here come the Darnell nigga. It's always one in the hood, dog. He walk up, he fucking with him immediately. Like, yo, nigga, heard you got the fucking scholarship, nigga. They giving scholarships to anybody now. He a hater off top, bro.
Nigga, you know, I was cold too.
You know you'd have been handing me Gatorade if I ain't go to juvie. Nigga, but you went to juvie, so I don't...
Like,
what we talking about, nigga?
Like, are you not of age now?
And how long were you in juvie, nigga?
Because you out right now, right?
And y'all niggas look mad old, so you got to let that go. Like, you out and you back selling drugs, so don't go back to juvie. I
don't know how old he was.
I have no clue.
You thought he was going to be held back a grade? I don't know.
No clue, dog.
Nigga.
But when he talking to the nigga, it's like, all right, you trying to son him, you trying to... And I appreciate that they didn't have Will like backing down or I don't know. Like I'm still from here, nigga. I'm still a man, dog. Like you ain't gonna talk to me crazy. And then he challenged him to hoop. Told that nigga pull up to the court later, nigga. If you really trying to do something, you know what it is. I'll bust both of y'all niggas ass.
Let's go right now, my G.
Yeah, we ain't gotta come
to the. Come back.
You want me to go to the dope nigga court at night? I'm cool. I just finished hooping. We can go up to my school. Like, whatever you want to do, nigga.
I'm ready to go now. Like I'm not coming back later.
We can one-on-one it.
Nigga, I'll whoop your ass later.
Like, nah, you're not threatening me with the laters, bro. But when he told him, you seen that little glimmer in that nigga Will eye. Like, all right, nigga, I'm on some anything.
And I want to embarrass you.
I want to embarrass you, but I got to prove a point. Because you just saw me in front of my man, these 3 girls, the whole block getting cheesesteaks. Like, now I got to fuck you up for real. They go to the court, they go hoop. But we learned Darnell, he ain't the big dog. He a little fish on the. He sell dope for the Rashad nigga. Rashad played by Easy the Block captain.
Fake
battle rap.
He
fake it. He had the leather on and all that, nigga. Shout out to Easy the Block captain, dog. He grabbed the birdie roll well, nigga. Sure. But he was out there and he was like, yo, nigga, I bet y'all Darnell and my man will beat you and Trey. I give you 10,000, y'all win. If y'all don't, y'all work for me.
So this never happened for me. All right.
Okay.
That's never happened to anybody I know.
Yeah.
Like, no, I want you to sell drugs for me. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I won't stop unless you like. That's how you go to jail. Okay?
Most of the drug dealers who I know in the hood.
Yeah.
If it was a nigga with promise in the hood, they was the ones instructing y'all to leave him alone. Nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Stay away from him. They wasn't so pressed to put him on that they was out there wagering gambles and shit.
I'm also
bro.
not trying to grab people who don't want to do illegal activities and give them illegal stuff because they're going to tell on me.
Fam, if I'm calling these niggas pussy and you a bitch and you scared and you ain't no hood nigga for real, then I don't want you selling drugs.
Now, maybe that's different in different cities around the country, but...
And I'm like, nigga, bet them 2,000.
That's too much money for me, dog. Y'all in high school.
Way too much money for me.
Right.
But
I'm about betting FanDuel too.
No. FanDuel owes me 2,000. FanDuel should.
Not the FanDuel for last night though.
Oh, you got off on that? Okay.
Giannis, LeBron, Steph, and Embiid to score at least 100 points combined.
Oh my God, that's
Steph
easy.
Threw 50 by himself.
Yo, Steph went off. Why he did that?
Oh man.
Why they boo that nigga? Why was the All-Star game in Cleveland?
Why was it in Cleveland? Why is Kenton? I mean, like, why is the Football Hall of Fame in Cleveland?
In Kenton.
Yeah, or Ohio.
Yeah,
rather.
yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
In Ohio.
Yeah, why is Ohio?
Why is Ohio on the map? Like,
my dog. So these niggas go hoop. He tell them 2,000 if y'all win. Y'all work for me if you lose. I'm probably not taking that bet, bro. Like,
because if I lose,
I don't want to work for you, nigga.
So what I thought was what was going on in your brain?
So in my mind, I thought they was gonna lose.
Me too.
First of all, because you brought up a point with the game they showed in the beginning, like, oh, he ain't gonna be a beast off rip, like, and they came out the gate, the nigga was a beast. So when they won that game, I'm like, he for sure losing this game on the court. And I thought once they lose, that nigga was gonna try to be on some like,
no, I ain't doing that shit.
No, I can't sell drugs for you, dog. Some shit like that, and that was gonna be the issue. That's where my head
I thought
went.
as well. Or I thought old boy was gonna cheat, like injure him, do something to hurt him.
Back to above the rim. I thought he might give him a little bow, get his fucking Wood Harris on.
About to run to the car right quick.
Come on, dog. Fuck him up, nigga. I was ready for that, dog. And then they went out there and bust them niggas' ass, dog. Will and Trey was going off. So I'm like, oh, this is going to end pretty cool. Niggas leaving with 2 bands.
And threw the money on the floor and shit.
Bro,
like,
I really thought they was leaving with that 2 bands. Yeah. I thought the beef was going to come the next time they came to the court or something. Bro, then when he banged it on him for the last point, I was like, yo, this nigga Will clowning, dog.
And then I'm thinking like, oh, this the dude
that's going to start the shit. Yeah.
Not Easy to block.
No. I ain't think the beef with Easy was going to happen right here.
What's his name on the show?
Rashad. Yeah.
Rashad.
But then after they win the game, Will walks over to Darnell, who on the ground, because he just crossed the nigga over, broke his ankles, talk shit to the nigga while he on the ground.
Granted, I think that's also a shout out to Philly. AI.
Ooh, the step over. And they shouted out AI a minute later when he got to Bel-Air. So But he walked over there, talked shit to him while he was on the ground, walked over him, then went up to collect.
I gotta watch that again to see if he actually
took the step. I know he for sure was on the ground still. That nigga, when he got up, he got the ball and threw it over there. But when he walked by him, whatever, he went over there, hollered at Trey. They celebrating. Then the nigga Darnell gets up and throws the ball. It looked like it ricocheted off Will, nigga. I couldn't tell if it went straight at, but either way, it hit Rashad.
Shit fucked his ass up.
Pop Rashad dead in this shit.
Just like the TV show.
Yeah.
That bitch hit him right in the fucking head.
And it was like, oh shit, a misunderstanding, nigga. And I'm like, damn, I ain't think they was gonna get to it right here. The nigga, everybody, the whole court stopped when the nigga Rashad got hit. He like, who the fuck threw that?
I'd have been like,
your man who walking away right now. He the only nigga leaving the court right now. Everybody else right here. Clearly he the nigga.
I'm like, your man, I'll give you this $2,000 if you go sock him for me.
Bro. Then the nigga Rashad looked around for a minute and it just was like, yo, Trey, was it you? And I'm like, what the fuck Trey do? Trey ain't do shit. Nigga Will like, nah, Trey ain't do that. Whoop. They get into a little back and forth with words and Will socked that nigga. I was like, bro.
Turn it down, my nigga.
Bro, you went like 0 to 60. Like, it was still some arguing to do there.
Or just the walking away.
Yo, man, he ain't do that, dog, but
now,
he
granted, I know
him.
you probably feel you got to protect you. I don't know if he the little homie or however it is, but in their eyes, he probably little bro.
Like, you can't punch the dangerous drug dealer killer nigga, dog. Like, you can't do it. But he did it. Punched that nigga, and now it's fucking all out war. They get to jumping, Will and Trey.
Yo, Trey getting his ass.
Trey got 3 niggas on him. Will punched the nigga fighting him one time, and that nigga walked off. And I'm like, all right, why that's over?
He ran to get the blicky.
Oh, yeah, Trey brought the blicky with him to the court. I forgot we ain't mentioned that. He put it in his book bag for protection from Darnell.
Just think about this, though. So we going now. It's tough for me saying this. Okay. All right. It's tough for me saying this. But like as a kid.
Okay.
All right. As a kid, like you probably shouldn't go nowhere that you need a gun to be there.
Nigga JB coming to the studio he owned. He got all the keys to in the burbs with security.
Now granted,
with the gun on him.
I do got the blicky on me. But I'm an adult, okay?
Dog. But
like,
they know you got the blicky.
If you a kid, I got the murder.
They know you got the murder, nigga.
And where is he from?
Philly. Come on, dog.
Come on, man.
Yo, he got to pop up in the episode now, nigga.
He been Rosenberg War.
Come on.
Hey, yo.
Oh,
let
man.
me ask you.
But, yeah, dog. Trey, you ain't need to bring
like
this
if y'all
burner,
kids
dog.
And you know, yo, if to go to this court at night and play,
you got to have
him. I'm going to have to get the blicky. Y'all probably shouldn't just show up.
Nigga. And even when they got there, Darnell was like, oh, I ain't think y'all niggas was going to show up. Because y'all ain't have to show up,
Because I'm
dog.
a high school kid. If I didn't show up, like, yeah, nigga, mom said I couldn't go out.
Or, nigga, I might not see you for like 3 more weeks. We don't go to school together, nigga. Yeah, you on the block. I'm hooping, nigga.
In basketball practice, messing with the girls.
I'm going to VCU next weekend. Like, my whole life is lined up, dog. Why are we out here, nigga? I don't need to do this with you. But that nigga Will, after he seen his man getting jumped, why he ain't run over there to, like, fight?
I mean, my man's getting handled pretty.
Trey was getting stomped out by 3 niggas, but, like, go punch them niggas, dog. Will said, fuck it, and went to the book bag.
I got a career to look at. Them niggas stomp my knee. Anything can happen.
Trey could hoop. Like, they stomping his knee out.
My nigga, VCU come to see me. They are not looking for Trey. Trey, get out. Trey's like, Will, let me out.
That nigga Will went and got the book bag, pulled the burner out.
Like, either they don't know.
Don't show. Oh, you caught that? When Uncle Phil asked him, nigga, do you care whether you live or die? I don't know. Dog, but they went over there. Will grabbed the burner out the book bag. He popped 2 in the air real quick to clear the scene out. Because Will ain't trying to shoot nobody for real.
Good kid.
But then he points it directly at Rashad. And I was like, Will, that's what is... All the drama is from you bringing that down and pointing it at this nigga Rashad.
Even though I'm not going to forget.
No, not at all.
I might not be trying to actively kill you if the only thing that you did was punch you in my eye. When I see you, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah. I was talking greasy till you punched me. I like that, nigga. You react. You wasn't a bitch.
But you pointed a gun at me.
Come on, dog.
First you shot in the air.
Yeah.
And now you point the gun at me. I'm going to actively try to kill you.
And he told him right there, nigga, you better shoot me or I'm going to kill you, nigga. Like, it don't give no more direct, nigga. But Will ain't shoot him because I'm not here to kill nobody, dog. I don't even want to be here doing all this. I really just came to hoop. Ooh. Whole time y'all could have had 2 bands.
Wait, where my money at? Shit's still on the floor.
Underneath Trey. Why did nobody ever?
Trey
Trey got 2 bands.
And then get stumped sliding the money in his
That's
pants.
why he stayed on the ground. He wasn't even trying to get up, nigga. I'm over there sliding money off the floor like a stripper. Nigga. Trey is a stripper. Yeah. But then of course the police came because you bust 2 shots in the air near the hood.
And he couldn't run.
Couldn't go nowhere. No fucking where to go. Everybody else ran. But Will couldn't run.
Oh, you know what? Damn, I forgot. We did have some Bel-Air voice notes, too. Though.
Oh, shit. Did we?
Yeah. Rob Silver sent in a Bel-Air voice note. And Will sent in a voice note. I have no idea what it is because it's from Anchor. So I don't get a detail.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, you know what? That's a Kanye voice note. No, my bad. That's not right.
Okay.
That's
okay. All right. Yeah, I just pulled it out. We'll get to that when we talk about that Kanye boy. Cops come. They arrest Will. They arrest Rashad. Both of them niggas go do a night at the fucking county. But apparently, I'm thinking it's the weekend. Because when he got out, that nigga Rashad was very adamant on, he ain't even seen no judge yet, nigga. So I'm like, okay. Next morning maybe could have been a weekday, but he definitely went. They did their overnight, and Will got out the next morning. And Rashad want to know if Will's snitching, nigga.
No, he said this nigga tell it.
And I'm
That's
like,
the first thing.
Damn, dog.
Telling what? I got arrested for having a gun.
Yo, Rashad.
What am I telling?
Yo, you know Rashad the drug dealer? He sell drugs.
Side note, what is Rashad in jail for?
For being there, he probably a felon. Probably shouldn't have been around.
I don't gotta tell.
And the gun, they was the only 2 niggas on the court with the gun when the cops ran up. You know, if everybody scatter and then it's y'all 2 left and it's 1 gun, we taking both of y'all, dog. Y'all niggas is going down, bro. But
it's not my fingerprints on the motherfucker.
To your
gunpowder residue, like my nigga. Like,
Rashad was definitely innocent in this instance. But
in Black History Month,
to your point,
nigga would throw that shit in
nigga,
there.
telling what would I have snitched on you overnight that they let me out? Nigga, I don't even know what you charged with.
I don't even know your name. Like, nigga, what's your actual, is Rashad, what's your last name, my nigga?
Nigga, Rashad the block captain. So this nigga will get out early and he don't know what the fuck going on. His mom came and scooped him up from the precinct. And this nigga's in the car, he's sick. And she like, yeah, we about to take you home. You need to pack so you can get your flight. He like, my flight? Yeah, you going to L.A. to go stay with your aunt and your uncle and your cousins. My nigga, run that by me again?
But like, you do realize this nigga is about to kill you though, right?
Yeah.
Like, you should be happy that you about to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
In Bel-Air.
I mean, it ain't a bad place to relocate. This house ain't the worst house to go live in.
No, sign me up. See you later, Trey.
So, think back to Fresh Prince, the OG one, dog. Nigga, I always wanted this to happen to me. So it's funny because I thought maybe back then because I was a little younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that just seems so dope. No, me at damn near 40 still seem dope. Like, if I get into a fight today
and I gotta go to
my rich family, say, yo, come stay with me, man. Like, we'll get you out of that whole situation, man. You come live out here. Yeah, I'm out.
It's a different caliber. Like, listen,
bro.
Shout out to Philly. I don't know the quality of y'all girls out there in Philly. I know the ones in Bel-Air probably not covered up.
They got some rough strippers in Philly. So what's funny, fun fact, I saw Amber Rose when she was a stripper.
Okay.
Back in like 2007.
What's she doing with her life now?
I don't know. She has a tattoo on her forehead. I don't like
her
it.
son name?
Yeah, I don't like it at all. That it bothers me that she did that. Like, and y'all say Ye went crazy. Like, nigga, no. She got a whole cursive script across her forehead. She was so pretty.
When I
like, why would she do that?
When I grow up, I will look at my mom and say, "Mama, why my name on your forehead?"
Yeah, why does that? You don't need Sebastian across your forehead or whatever that shit.
Or you trying to prove that you love me too, mommy?
Yeah, that really bothered me.
Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, shout out to Philly strippers, nigga. So he hops the flight to L.A. and the nigga's sick. I'm leaving my boy Trey. I ain't talked to him. I don't know what's going on, nigga. Rashad gonna come out of jail swinging on everybody, nigga. Everybody out here getting shot. What am I to do? I'm going all the way to Bel-Air, cross country like a motherfucker.
I know what you know.
Go live your goddamn life, dog.
Like, you in high school.
Fam,
why you worry about Trey?
Bro, me and Carlton would have been best friends when I walked in that bitch, nigga. Cuz, he'd have been like, oh, you're ghetto. Not if you don't need me to be.
I want to start one thing I forgot to mention while we was doing everything. One, Bel-Air is better than I expected it to be.
Facts.
And I did not expect it to be bad.
No, not at all.
However, when I saw the first official trailer, and I saw the characters, I was not impressed about who they picked to play who.
Got you.
I was confused.
So the only person I could even really point out, and it was really process of elimination, Ashley, because she the only little girl on here. Carlton, you seen, but I was like, you ain't get a feel for how he was acting on here.
I was like, Carlton looked like he an African. I'm like, clearly he's not Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah. We had tall British Taye Diggs playing Uncle Phil.
Yeah, I was like,
that's the biggest change as far as like the look of the character, right? Yeah. We go from Uncle Phil, tall, heavier set dude, to this Uncle Phil, complete opposite body type. It just was a different look. And it was like.
And when you just look at it, all we know, I just assumed, or I didn't assume, if this going to be Hillary, I can't see this woman acting like Hillary.
Like Karen Parsons.
If this one going to act like this. But I also got like, yo, this not the comedy.
It's a reboot. We getting a more flushed out, dramatic, detailed version of the story.
As it went on, I was like, yo, these people, this Carlton is the perfect one for this. Yeah.
Bro, I'm going to tell you who my favorite character on the show is through 4 episodes. And I don't see enough people talking about her. Aunt Viv. Nigga, she is like perfect. Yeah. Like, I think.
She sound like Aunt Viv.
Bro, if you not in the room or you in your kitchen making a fucking snack and that shit's just on, that sound like old Aunt Viv, bro.
I was like, why she trying to sound like Aunt Viv? Like, no, that's what she
sound like, dog. Yeah. If you go look at Inside Man with Denzel, any of the shit she's been in, that's how she talks, bro. Yeah. So I think her character is the most like palatable.
I also think that they did this on. We're the only light skinned person on here.
That's it.
Because remember before, it was like, oh, y'all got rid of
too many.
Y'all got
No, now the whole family dark skin out here.
Yeah.
Except for Ashley. Ashley a little light brown, but she there. Even Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's the biggest character change.
I mean, I agree with you. The streets are saying it's Carlton. Like, nigga, Carlton always was a rich, pompous asshole. Yeah. It was just lighthearted.
Yeah. He's the villain on this show.
100% the antagonist on here.
Not villain.
Yeah. But I'm like,
he's always been a Republican.
Always been Republican, Carlton. Always been conservative. Always been an ass.
The more that when we look back, I relate more with Carlton.
I mean, as an adult, nigga, I get Carlton.
Yeah, like I get it.
But like, even Carlton on this show, I'm like, yeah, he's what I imagine a black kid growing up in Bel-Air would probably act like.
Yeah.
Be snorting something, be on a lacrosse team, and be the cool black kid because you're the only black kid. Like, they don't know 10 of y'all, nigga. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't get, like, niggas like, oh, Carlton an ass, I can't get used to that. Fam, he wasn't never going to come on here doing the fucking dance and shit.
But no, you can't get, like, it's okay for you not to like. So when you don't like him as a character, that mean they doing their fucking job,
man.
Because somebody in their brain, it's a writer character that people gonna hate, or not like. So the writers doing their job, and the actor, whatever that young man's name is, because I don't know it yet, is doing his job. If he got you to hate him,
Ali something. Let me
see what colony he's from, because he's probably British.
So the actor playing Carlton is Ali Shalodin. And he's a UK. No, he Nigerian American. Thank God.
There's a lot of Nigerians over there too.
Yeah, it is, but his is Nigerian American. Uncle
I just
Phil.
gotta assume every actor that I've never seen before is a Brit. The red coats are here.
Adrian Holmes, who plays Uncle Phil, born in the UK, raised in Canada.
He just don't want nothing to do with
No.
America.
He did not want to come here, dog. Bro, dog is really Tay Diggs, bro.
He really does look like a big face Tay Diggs.
Yeah, dog. And kind of like a little face Delroy Lindow.
That's a fact.
Like, he giving me all the vibes, man. And then Coco.
What is going on with Tay Diggs and old girl?
I don't know, but it's really funny.
Pairing,
it's fun. I don't know how they met.
It's hilarious.
I don't know who introduced them, how they linked, but Tay Diggs and Omarion baby mom are getting some shit off on TikTok, and I can't be mad at it, dog. Cassandra Freeman is the actress playing Aunt Viv. She was also in Luke Cage. She played on Atlanta.
That's why I remember her from most recently.
Yeah, and she right here from West Palm Beach. And then the actor playing Jeffrey, obviously a British Nigerian. He not even, at least they don't have him hiding his Britishness like they do Uncle Phil.
He sounds Jamaican.
But you know, it's a lot of.
Yeah. I think he's playing a Jamaican on the show, though. I think the accent he's trying to do is a Jamaican accent.
I think he said when he was talking to Uncle Phil, when we moved to the UK from Jamaica. He literally said that. So I think he got that good mix of like, I'm going to call you bruv, but I'm also top boy.
How did they How did they explain?
Hey, pause, Jeffrey.
How did they explain who Jeffrey was? Did he say butler?
So he said, and I peeped this when I rewatched today. He said, I'm the house manager.
That nigga's a security.
It's a whole different title.
Yeah.
Nigga, house manager means I'm watching the kids, for their safety. And I'm also telling the butlers and the maids and shit, go do your job, nigga.
Yeah.
I make sure the house is in order and this bitch is moving the way it need to move. I don't clean up, nigga.
Because, I don't remember him saying butler, but because it's Jeffrey, we just assume
butler. And I like that with each character. They gave us like a small little change that impacts the whole character. No, Jeffrey not waiting hand and foot for these niggas like the old Jeffrey. You ain't getting him up at 3 a.m. to make a grilled cheese, nigga. But he'll be up at 3 a.m. if you missing.
Master William.
Yeah, and it's a different take, and I appreciate. Yo, we took
cannons to the left, blinkies to the left of them. Blinkies.
Old Jeffrey from London.
Yeah.
Now we made him London Jamaican, nigga. Yeah. Now what? Now he a little grittier, dog. Top boy again.
Yeah. Remember he threw the afro on.
With the poem, dog. What was that nigga name? Rafael De La Ghetto out this motherfucker, dog. But I appreciated that small change right there because it also gave Jeffrey's character some presence in this shit. Yo, I'm here.
Shout out to Jazz, who looks like what's my man who was just in The Shy? Played Simba. You know what I'm talking about. From Chicago. Oh shit. From ATL.
Yeah.
Nigga said
plays simple.
He was
fucking
young Mike Jack.
God damn it. Jason Weaver.
Weaver. He looked like young Jason Weaver.
Shit.
Dog.
He did look. He looked like what I thought Jason Weaver would grow up to look like before he found weed.
Before he found.
Yeah, dog.
What's up, boy? Never mind.
Yo, Jazz is a really great character on here too. Dog. Like the actor playing him is killing that role, bro. And I want him to get with Hillary.
Yeah, you see how
I want that to happen.
You see how they try to slide in that shirt too?
Yeah. They're doing
and
a
the
lot.
Glasses.
Fam, they did the glasses, the shirt. With Will, they did the fucking Fresh Prince 5s.
Yeah.
Just little shit like that. I was like, I appreciate the nods, dog.
And I really, really like what they doing with Hillary character.
Yo, so let's talk about it. Because I've seen several people say they don't like that Hillary is, quote, woke. That's been the term on the internet.
Woke?
Fam, I said, is woke being woke because, this white company who I wanted to work for
don't like me because I'm
told me, we want you to tone down your black shit. I'm not woke for that, nigga. They racist.
Now, woke is damn, I can't say that because woke is something different.
Yeah, I didn't get woke, but I'm like, if that's what woke means, then shit, I'm woke too.
I'm glad she 20 years old thinking like this.
Bro, what we and here's the thing. I get that Karen Parsons Hillary is an iconic character. She is. She's an iconic TV character. Fashions, all that shit. But you know what she was? She was fucking Alicia Silverstone in Clueless.
Yeah.
I didn't want Hillary to be clueless.
Oh, I was at Bruce and Demi's house.
Where you just fucking rich, shallow, and dumb. Yeah. I didn't want that, dog. And if that's what y'all wanted, y'all niggas is wildin', dog.
It was later on that she wanted her character to change. And they ended up giving her the
TV job, the TV show, and it was dope. But I'm like, fam, look at, they still have her being independent, taking a break from college, trying to do her own thing, and not going a traditional route.
She's still rich. She still don't got no
She's
job.
Still dressing,
living off of mom and
fly
dad.
As hell, dog. And shout out to whoever the show like designer or clothes designers are, or wardrobe designers, pardon me. She had on a black designer purse in every scene of every episode. 4 episodes in, nigga. Telfar, Brandon Blackwood, like she wearing black designer purses with the Chloe shit, with the Fendi shit. That's hard, bro.
I think they doing a really, really good job with everything.
They're
on this
nailing
show.
It, dog.
Like literally.
Something I thought about you when I peeped 2 episodes in, the camera, nigga, this shit is beautiful.
It's clean. They
are filming the fuck out these dark skinned actors, and I love it. Film these black actors and show them in the right light, bro. Show the nigga. I'm still seeing blemishes on these beautiful black people.
And what's so
I love it
is though this is set in Bel-Air. It's not all white people everywhere.
Fam. First fucking scene when he
there's enough. Right?
Oh, when we get to school, it's a different scene. But when Uncle Phil's having his campaign party in the backyard, we have a backyard full of black people, dog. We got these niggas, Will and Carlton, walking through L.A., the hood L.A., not to go get voters and shit. Like, they keeping it black, dog. Salute to NBC for putting this shit together the way that it is on Peacock. This shit is hard, bro.
You know what I don't like about this is Will's mistake. First episode.
Oh, 100%. What'd he do?
You can't talk.
He made several.
You can't talk to your cousin's ex-girlfriend,
my nigga.
Like, you just got here, my nigga.
You just came here. You gave her a little flirt. She gave you some flirt back. Cool. I'm not mad at neither one of y'all. The minute that, who told him he was the ex? She was the ex.
I don't remember.
I can't remember if it was Lisa, the character, or Carlton. Whichever one of them said it, like, yo, they dated. That's when all this should stop right there.
Now, I get it. Carlton was being an asshole to you when you first walked up to, why are you really here? All this bullshit.
And here's the thing. Hey, I'm not mad at Carlton for that, because guess what? Valid question when I know, he here for a better education. It's bullshit.
Is this supposed to be a secret?
Yeah.
To the family too? Like, why?
I think they keeping it a secret. And I'm with you. I don't think they needed to hide it from the family. But the secret is we don't want to say why really out here because we don't want to fuck with Phil campaign.
Yeah, but
the family should know.
Why Carlton don't like Carlton? Are you going to?
So I'm not mad at Carlton calling out that bullshit. Like,
matter of fact,
nigga,
Carlton, if y'all would have told him what's going on, now he won't fuck it up because I'm gonna fuck up my dad's campaign.
Yo,
I'll backly, even though I don't like him, now I know I gotta be cool.
And not only that, when you start to see like the other shit later in episode 3 and 4, when Carlton does realize why Will is out there and what's going on back home with Trey when he gets shot and all that shit, Carlton sympathizes a little bit. And if he knew the truth from the beginning, he might have been less of an asshole, dog. Like, oh shit, he out here because some really traumatic shit just happened. Damn, I'm glad. You know what? We don't get along. We not the same. That's cool. Yeah. But I'm a chill though.
And nothing about Will so far tells me that your girl crazy because you keep calling to check on Trey. Like, what about your girl back home or
my nigga?
Like,
call your mom, because real niggas shoot up mama's houses too. Nigga, call your mom. Like, what's going on? Your mama still stay here? Call your mom, nigga. You FaceTime and Trey shot. We know what happened to Trey.
What 50 Cent say? Yo, if I get tired of look for you, I'm gonna shoot your mama house up and make you
look for me. Come on, yo, one of the most insane bars in the world ever, nigga.
You be shooking me.
Yo, like, it's insane because, nigga,
that's a pretty good idea.
That's a great fucking idea.
I think got some people mama's house.
Dog, like, yo.
Yo, like what Nas say, get your mama house
shot up, bodies all chopped up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, mama's houses is not off limits.
Yo, 50 was the first Bobby Shmurda. He was giving all that shit up on them records, dog. But shout out to Bobby Shmurda. They played Hot Nigga. That shit caused the whole riot on the show.
I was with Will, though.
I was 100% with Will.
And I wanted Will to tell his parents. I really wanted to be like,
why
yo,
didn't he say it, nigga?
Why you letting that white boy call you nigga to your face?
Because when Aunt Viv, of all characters, she was gonna be the one who really got on his ass about this. I think
his dad, Yamakra would have.
No, Yamakra would have for sure. If they said Yamakra one more fucking time, yo, all right, because we right now we giving a lot of flowers to this shit, and we gonna keep it up. Yeah. But it was a few things that got on my goddamn nerves. Don't say Yamakra no more. Period. Yamakra, dog. And then I hit pause to go make some popcorn, and the episode named Yamakra. I was like, yo, dog.
So at the first, when I first looked at the episodes was named after songs.
Yeah.
I thought they was gonna keep that whole thing going.
No, as soon as we got to Yamakra, ruined everything. Yeah. Dog.
Let me find out. Let me look up Apple Music and shit.
I don't even know how to spell that shit. So look, when Will gets to the crib, he goes up in the house. He talks to Aunt Viv. She the only other one other than Uncle Phil who knows why. Well, and Jeffrey, because Jeffrey knows all. But they're the only ones that know why Will is really out there.
Yeah, that shit blew my mind when he went to Jeffrey. He was like, oh. You talking about Harold, whatever that nigga name is, Rashad?
Rashad Denton? I'm like, nigga.
Oh, how you know his last name? I don't know that nigga last name.
Rashad, the block captain. Yes, nigga. But when Will got there and they were having that fucking campaign party in the back, I knew right away, because this is a nod to the first episode of Fresh Prince, when he got there and he had the tuxedo with the t-shirt and the shorts and the bow tie. And I'm like, okay, he gonna mess the party up.
First it was in the cartoon. It might as well be in the cartoon. It was a white man that gave him that look.
Yeah.
And this one,
but this time it was the brothers.
Captain,
the police chief. Yeah.
He looking like,
what's wrong with this nigga, dog? Like, and the other cats was cool though, like the judge and all them. Them niggas was straight.
He wasn't even doing nothing.
He was, nigga. Instead of that formal handshake, I'm like, what's up, man? Because nigga, I'm not from here, dog. Like, you got to give people.
I'm from the state of brotherly love.
Literally, dog. You got to give people a little room to be themselves, bro.
For sure.
Like, you can't expect this nigga to come in, because I got it. Like, I appreciated Hillary saying, yo, let me get you in a suit, Carlton. Because I'm going to make it appropriate for my dad event. We're not bringing you out here in a hoodie, nigga. But once you go out there, be yourself.
That's
nigga.
when I was like, oh shit, this Hillary kind of cool,
bro. Cool like, as a fucking
like
fan.
Like she kind of thinking like is she about to like try to make him look silly or some shit or
so like, when I thought that shit for real, I mean I thought it from rip, but when I really thought it was the interaction in Jazz store on episode 4, I was like, oh, okay, because she was hoeing Jazz from the rip on the OG one.
Yeah,
nigga, this one I'm like, yo, I think Jazz gonna get her, nigga, and we'll see it. Like, it won't be season 3 before she finally says, nigga, I'll go on a pity date with you. Like, nah, I think he gonna get at her, and it's gonna be a different take on their relationship, because she just seemed cool. She open-minded. She grounded a lot more than the other Hillary felt, and way less shallow, dog. She got some depth to her, and I like the way she moving. So
it's low-key. It's Aunt Viv who kind of struggling with the shallowness. For lack of a better term, she's not. She's clearly not shallow. Yeah,
she ain't shallow. Viv's struggling with, because we find out she's a former artist turned professor, like the old Aunt Viv, former dancer turned professor. But she's struggling with, I want to do my art again, and we learned that early.
I'm talking about, I'm struggling with, I don't want my daughter who dropped. I want to hide the fact that my daughter dropped out of school. I want her to look nice to my professional friends.
Yeah, I want her to take these jobs that I'm able to network her to.
There's a certain look that I want you to have. And she like, yo, I don't.
Hillary ain't with all that. Hillary trying to do her own thing. She on that. She popping online. Got her following, 50K followers here, 200 on TikTok, whatever. Got a YouTube page. She doing her thing. Aunt Viv ain't leaning into none of that. Aunt Viv like, yo, I'm going to get you a job. You going to take a gap year? That's fine. We not going to tell nobody. But what I am going to do is get you your own job so you can be your own person. And I'm going to help you with my network of sorority sisters and all that. We're going to put you on this shit. Hillary was like, nigga, I don't really want you to do that. And I don't want you to do it your way. Like, I'm not doing this your way, dog. I'm cooking my food, because she a cook. That's what we learned.
Yeah.
She's a talented chef, which I also thought was dope because the actress Coco Jones, she cooks in real life. She got a pop in YouTube.
Dog. Old girl name is Lisa.
Yeah.
I just connected. Is that supposed to be Lisa?
So I think that's just an ode to the character by giving her that name, but I don't think that's supposed to be Lisa.
Because I don't want this to be Lisa.
No. I don't think that's supposed to be Lisa. Because you remember, he ain't messed with Lisa till college.
Lisa was on the show twice.
Facts. As two different people.
Yeah.
But he ain't messed with Lisa till college. So
Yeah,
I don't think they, I think they just named her that to kind of give us that acknowledgement. But you know who I thought about her being? The character Lisa on Bel-Air.
Soraya. Somehow to get her on here.
Yeah.
Find a way to get her on this show, okay?
Yeah.
America. Please. Help me out here.
What's Emmett name from the shot, dog? Jacob Lattimore gonna beat your ass, dog.
He better worry about the Texas Chainsaw. Fuck around. Okay? Worry about Cootie. You gonna fuck around and end up like Cootie.
Oh shit, Coogie's food truck, man. I miss it. Hillary. Lisa, that's who we was talking about. So when I first saw her, I was like, oh, she kind of reminds me of when Queen Latifah was in school with them on the OG Fresh Prince, where she was the less conventional looking black girl, but her and Will got along and they was cool. They clicked and
a very dramatic of the episode.
Yeah.
When I go back and look at that, I watched that recently. Like, yo, look, Queen Latifah don't look that big back then.
She didn't.
But in our brains, that somehow she was like, oh.
And you know what's funny? Queen Latifah was also on here twice.
Yeah.
Because she played Hillary's boss that other time when Hillary was interning trying to figure out her career and shit. But no, when Queen was on here and...
Fam, 90 standards?
Queen Latifah was beautiful.
No. I'm saying 90 standards and what we look at right now, two totally different things.
Facts.
So something that looks normal as hell, but now he's like, nah, nigga, you big. You fat.
Yeah. I'm like, she looked regular as fuck. Shit, it was funny. I saw a few people online with this Bel-Air Lisa wasn't really feeling her. Like, oh, they could have got somebody who looked... First of all, nothing was wrong with this young lady. She looked fine. But then I went to her gram, spent a little time on her Instagram. Shout out to Jay. Bro, she looked like a totally different person. Like,
let's check out Simone Joy.
Bro,
Jones.
She was like... I was like, dog, this is not the... She looked so different that I really felt justified by saying it's nothing wrong with her in the first place, like how she looked on the show. And I like that they gave her her own arc too. Like, yo,
wait a minute.
Bro.
You think she look...
Bro, it's a whole... Shout out to her because I think she looked perfectly fine in Bel-Air, perfectly fine on her Instagram in real life, but she looks like a different person.
100%.
Like it kind of threw me off a little bit.
He be like, I'm on TV. Let me say, I'm about to get popping,
bro. Like,
yeah, she looks like a different person.
I'm like,
might spend a little time on his Instagram.
Hey, I spent way more time on there than I intended, dog. I went on there just to see, like, let me see how she look in real life, bro. Check the tape, dog. So look, I was like, yo, and what's her name?
Simone Joy Jones.
Simone Joy Jones. We rocking with you up here. We fans. We like what you doing on the show. But I gotta tell you,
I like what you doing on the gram.
You went on your gram and went crazy. I didn't know that you was going that crazy on your gram. I thought you was just cool. I didn't know you was a villain, dog. Cause she on her gram evil, dog. I was like, yo, that's the same girl? Jay is wild, bro.
Yeah, man, season 2. So.
Hey, man, let her get the spinoff.
They'll be like, damn, Will, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Look, let her get a spinoff like Simone from All American. Nigga, I'm watching it, dog. But when Will met her, she was relatable, dog. She was the first person other than Hillary who just kind of talked to him normal. And I'm like, yo, all right. She also cute and she ain't your cousin. Yeah. So
I mean, she
but
could be
when you find out,
cousin-in-law.
I mean, but when you find out that was your cousin ex, No.
Like, this nigga related, but not really. Like,
because by then it's zero blood. Like, it's not even one blood. Like, it's zero blood, nigga.
Cuz. Yeah, maybe they the Crip shit and remixed that and they called it Club. One cuz.
I'm almost certain a nigga OT Genesis did, dog. I'm almost certain it's out there somewhere, dog. But so let's move it forward, man. So this nigga, the show, or at least this season, seems to be centered around Uncle Phil's campaign for district attorney. That's what everything is related to.
Yeah.
Yo, we need Will to act the right way. We need him and Carlton to stop beefing. We need everybody to fucking be cool.
This is also an ode to an episode I saw a couple weeks ago when he was trying to go for the judge.
For judge, yep.
Yeah. Yep. And an article came out about his past, and he was ashamed of his past, and his mama got on his head because he was had a pet pig or something like that or some shit.
And he ain't want to be known as the farm boy. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
But in this iteration, he went on the Big Boy show. Shout out to Big Boy for
Big Boy.
Love it, dog. He went on there and was talking about owning a farm and when I got old enough, I sued the landowners and got my parents their farm back. Nigga, like
look at them.
That's hard.
I'm like, look at them paying attention to the details.
That's hard, bro. And not only
That's
is
good
that
writing.
That's great fucking writing.
Now you
dog.
know we be on the show clowning bad writing on Power and book whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
We can
This is a great fucking job writing.
We understand good writing when we see it.
Yeah, dog. These are nods that they aren't obvious nods, dog. This is like, no, we paid attention to the old show.
And I like when you pay homage, but it don't look like you forced it.
Yeah. Like, and that's something that I ain't been feeling because it feels forced. The amount of times that Will says West Philly. He says it every fucking minute. Like, I almost feel like he don't get a line off without telling you that he from West Philly or this we doing West Philly.
It's also what niggas do who from tough neighborhoods but aren't the gangster niggas.
I gotta keep reminding.
And when you go to somewhere that's less tougher, nigga, I'm from Detroit. Or like my man from that classic video, yo, I'm from New York.
Nigga.
I'm from New York. And white boy mopped him up.
Right
like
at the gas station.
You almost like and plus you a kid.
Yeah.
You think that yo, I'm from West Philly is gonna hold weight. Like nigga, we from Bel-Air. We look at you like a nigga. Even the black people here look at you like a nigga.
You can take the West off it. Cause once you say Philly, I'm like, oh, you not from right here, nigga?
When you say West Philly, I have no idea if West or South. I don't know.
Jazz was like, you from North or West. Like, my compass is telling me you from one of the... I don't have a Philly compass, nigga. I don't know the difference. Nigga, for me, South sound like the worst place in every city that a nigga say, I'm from South. That just feel worse, nigga. South side of Chicago feel worse than the West side, even if it might not be, dog.
West side of Detroit, Southwest Detroit.
Come on. Now... in Detroit, we always move a little different, nigga. Detroit got two areas, dog. It's East and West. And if you from Southwest and you claim Southwest, shout out to you. Number Street, nigga, shout out to y'all. But it's East and West, dog. Everything else is like, So I guess a nigga going to another city and saying I'm from Southwest Detroit.
I was at a Nas and came and Rakim was there and Rakim was on the set like, yo, shout out to the West Side, shout out to the East Side. Like, shout out to the South Side, shout out to the North. We was like,
ain't no North,
ain't no North side, ain't no South Side over here.
Like,
but you go to a different city, you just
and
assume,
that's how they shit broken down. Yeah, but you like gotta Detroit is East and West, and it really will keep it all
East, West, downriver,
Southwest, which is downriver ish.
Shout out to the homie Nick Varsity. He stayed downtown and he called it the Lower East Side. Over there by the King's home and shit like that. Because it's a void. It's like some people will argue that downtown is the East Side. Some people say no, it's downtown, but in real life it's Lower East Side.
Well, here's the thing. It depends on which side of Woodward you on, right? Yeah. Woodward is the split. Allegedly. But when you get downtown, yo, if you down by...
it's really John R.
It really is John R. But if you down East Jefferson, down there past Bel-Air, I'm not saying downtown no more. I'm saying you on the east side. That's me.
Like, for me, downtown is till Bel-Air.
And that's it. Once you go past that, You either on the east side, or you in Grosse Pointe, or you in East Point. We can get to any one of them. Harper Woods, any of that shit. But you ain't downtown no more.
You
dog.
east?
You east as fuck.
You ain't. So when niggas say you live east or you on the east side, that's two totally different things.
Oh, nigga, because if you live in Clinton Township, you east as fuck.
I stayed in Warren. That's east.
East as fuck.
That's not. I'm not the east side.
You a northeast nigga. We don't move like that. So that's that Detroit breakdown.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
He does say it a lot.
He says it so much that it's
like
if
it's them intentional, because we know clearly that Will Smith is
West Philly.
But I don't know what they're doing it for.
Yeah, and it's just one of them little things that I'm like, okay, every time they see it, like it's kind of standing out in my head a little bit. It ain't bothering me. Clearly, I still enjoy it.
You can't talk to me like because I'm from.
And it's like, bro, nigga, like. You had basketball tryouts, nigga. Like, we don't tell me the West Philly Hoopers that they know that they would be intimidated by at basketball tryouts. They don't, nigga. Like, go play and make the team, dog. Yo, what if that nigga Connor was like, oh my God, you know Rashad, nigga? We ain't fucking with you, dog. You with Rashad people. He don't get acclimated at the school right away, right? Carlton's the man. Carlton is the only black kid that they really gravitated toward probably their whole lives. All these kids done grew up together in Beverly Hills.
Carlton did have an
Bel-Air.
unreasonable hate for Will off the bat.
He resented him. And it's funny because it was that scene where Carlton, Ashley, and Hillary are getting ready for the photo op. And Hillary asked him straight up, like, are you okay that he's here? And the nigga Carlton was like, I mean, I guess he cool, always wanted a brother. And then literally from that moment on, he treated the nigga like shit. And it was like, damn, you wasn't really receptive to nothing, but
got to school like, all right, my nigga, do whatever you do. Leave me alone. I'm the man out here.
Don't bother me. I'm that nigga. Lacrosse practice. What up? And it's like, bro, I just want to know where my class at. Like, first day of school, you ain't even take them.
And then, so if the first day of school pop and all I know is Carlton and this girl in the pool, I'm going to talk to her.
I'm hanging with the girl at the
pool. Even though I know that's your ex.
Because right now, you not fucking with me, dog, and I need a friend, and somebody has to tell me why I walked in my class and nobody was in there.
You know, you've been to a building, well, wherever you work at, you can tell when somebody don't belong in that building.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know everybody that works in the building. When you walk through somewhere, you look like you don't belong here.
Yeah.
Like you walk, you look like you don't know.
And it's not a race thing. It's not I can just tell by how you moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably ain't supposed to be here, dog.
Like, so if I'm walking around a place I ain't never been, however, if I'm walking with a friend, I'm walking normal.
Cool.
I'm not looking around like, all right, I mean, count 14
I feel
steps.
better. I feel like I'm comfortable here right now. Because I got somebody here who know me, who could vouch for me, all that good shit. And we learned about Lisa, more reason that they connecting. Yo, I'm here on scholarship. I'm not like the rest of these niggas either.
Ain't no fucking money.
Man, I'm not broke. But my dad, well, she ain't say my dad was chief police, but
she should have.
She could have threw that out there
because you made it seem like you was broke as hell.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, LAPD chief of police, like, you ain't Bel-Air rich.
Yeah.
But you got your living, like, y'all eat dinner.
Your daddy is stacked.
Yeah, y'all eat dinner.
Money. First off,
and he got illegal drugs under the floor.
First off, it's expensive as fuck to live in LA.
Facts.
And you the police chief. You niggas out here getting money.
You're doing okay. Like, and up until your mom passed.
All that overtime and shit, like, y'all niggas getting money.
Fam, Detroit cops is making 90 bands. Nigga, like, I know how they getting down, dog. We also learned that her mom died.
Yeah.
A few years ago from lupus. Her mom was Aunt Viv's sorority sister, and their families have known each other forever. So it's like, okay, once Will gets a little bit of her backstory, he's drawn to her even more.
And you should also know that you really can't fuck with her.
Because, come on.
Like, my nigga, y'all already, like, what?
Fam, y'all families grew up together and you dated my cousin and your mom died and he was there for you during.
You make me look bad.
Come on,
you make yourself look bad and you make her look bad.
Come on, dog. Because they families got to be around each other.
So you mean to tell me my mom and dad is going to co-sign my ex with the cousin I don't like? Come on, man. What kind of parents is no?
You mean to tell me my LAPD chief dad is going to co-sign the fucking hood Philly nigga out here when he used to me dating the square Carlton nigga? Like, no, dog. My dad wanted different for me. That's why he was cool with it, nigga. Because, hey, I know where they from. I don't know where this nigga from. I'm LAPD, niggas. That nigga's a blood. And now it's beef, dog.
We also saw Carlton sniffing.
So let's
playing with his nose.
Every nigga on the fucking internet, Carlton sniffing coke. He said immediately when he got caught, it's Xanax. It's like, why I keep calling it coke? Nigga crushed the Xanny pill.
I don't know if that's the case.
It might be. Well, he said he had anxiety and shit. Because when he was talking to Lisa, and she was like, she helped him through that.
I thought he was lying to Lisa and said, I'm just taking pills.
Got you. Okay.
But I'm really sniffing coke.
Okay. Well,
because
either way.
It was coke that was in Will's bag, right? Remember when
did they say what it was? I ain't remember. I feel like they just kept saying they found drugs in his bag. I don't think they identified it.
I thought it was coke, but like y'all niggas got access to coke from your white boy
again,
friend.
Y'all rich people in Bel-Air. Yeah. It's coke everywhere.
Yeah.
It's Xannies everywhere, nigga. It's whatever the fuck Carlton's sniffing, he's sniffing something, dog. And apparently it fucking rocked the internet to see Carlton do. But I'm like, yo, what do y'all think these rich kids is doing? Right
y'all
now, they
watch Euphoria, right?
My nigga.
Because that's
y'all on Euphoria.
I was trying to say that Euphoria don't feel like a high school show because it don't, and these people who play in these high school characters are old as fuck.
Yeah,
it feels like they're more or less in college, and I don't think the show would be any less bad
if they were set in college. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, all these niggas are seniors,
but everybody was like, "No, you niggas, y'all don't know what's going on in high schools." And in the well, fine then, because Carlton's
now Carlton snort. And here's the thing, bro. We've been getting shows about rich Bel-Air, Beverly Hills, high school kids. My nigga, they've been snorting whatever the fuck was on the table since 1990, whatever, dog. So I'm like, nigga, why y'all shot Carlton did a bump, dog, before school? Like, that's what he on, bro. Look at who he with. That's Carlton in 2022. Like, y'all thinking of Carlton on the comedy in 1990. It
was also trying to do some speed.
My nigga, again, one of the dramatic episodes, dog. Nigga took the fucking speed out the locker and went crazy with the Carlton dance till he passed out, nigga.
I feel like on this one, Will is gonna take the blame for it.
For the coke?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So I feel like he gonna, I don't know how that's gonna do it. I feel like he's gonna, because they're not gonna be beefed out forever.
No. And that's the other part. Fam, we 4 episodes in. People saying, yo, I hate Carlton. I can't stand his character. He an asshole. Nigga, he is an asshole. The other Carlton was an asshole. It was just funny. This was an asshole, but it's dramatic. It's different.
And I had he couldn't be an asshole for a prolonged period of time because you got roughly 18 minutes in the sitcom
to be on there. Like now, this is an hour long. Yo, let's talk about that. I love that it's an hour.
Yes.
I love that. Give me a 1 hour drama, dog. Don't give me the, because I really cut it on thinking it was going to be a half hour, 35 minutes ish on the Peacock app. When I start seeing 50-minute episodes and shit, I'm like, nigga, turn up, dog. Like, this is what I want, because now we get the character development time and the story plots and all. Like, we can really get into the show a little bit now, dog.
You get a chance to dive deep into the backstories of these characters. Even though we're familiar with them, we're not familiar with these versions.
Yeah, man. Let's kind of, we ain't really got to go episode to episode, I guess, but because kind of moving forward on that second episode, that was the one where they find the drugs on Will. Yeah. He finally get into the school, get a little acclimated, make the basketball team.
Oh, so what ended up happening was he goes to the party.
Oh, yes.
And he ended up like beating up
Connor and Carlton. Yeah. Because Carlton saw him talking to Lisa. He walked over there. They was kissing.
But was
that like a vision?
I think that was in his head.
Because when they talked about it later, he said directly to Carlton, we was just feeling each other, like, or we was just talking. It was something like,
because they didn't even act like they kissed.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, I think he high.
Because didn't he sniff something there that night too?
Probably.
If I'm not mistaken, and once he did, he said he looked across the room. He looked across the pool.
We established that when we see black actors in new shows who we don't know, we automatically assuming they British. When I see Carlton on here, I'm automatically assuming he off the coke. Like, that's just, every time I see, even when Lisa saw him, she was like, damn, nigga, you did a bump, nigga. Let me, you treating your nose? Like, come on, dog. So he walked up, thought they was kissing, pushed Will in the pool. Dope shot, by the way, when Will fell in the water and then she dove in. That was hard. And I remember seeing that in the trailer.
Did she dive in, though? Because I don't know if that was...
No. He said she saved him. Okay. Like, if it wasn't for her, but obviously it wasn't as deep as what we saw.
Wasn't the crowd at the bottom?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what message was that?
Bro, they dropping bars right now, ain't they? Because I'm looking at that and thinking,
you got to be born again to go through, like, you know.
I'm looking at it and thinking,
the baptism,
nigga, right now, you're at the lowest of the low in this moment. You trying to make a friend, your cousin fucking hates you, you get pushed in the pool, you embarrassed at the party,
your man's get shot,
your man's got shot, like you just having to work, your crown is off, dog.
And he not answering your phone calls.
So I thought they was really finna give us Trey like, fuck you, nigga, you left.
Yeah.
Trey was just like, no, I just had got shot, nigga. like then when he picked up, like, yo, you got a new number, nigga.
Like, yo, I got shot, left the hospital that same night.
Like, yo, they went from, yo, Trey got shot, they don't know if he gonna make it, to, yeah, my mom said he's straight. Bullet went straight through his shoulder. Nigga, like, don't scare me, dog. Trey at the crib, like,
yeah, I thought he about to say, fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
I told you, like, I don't, what you was gonna do when you went home? Like, nigga.
Yo, so the plot.
Trey had the gun. He got two? Nah.
Yeah, and I'm like, Trey told that nigga, yo, you need to come back and set this shit straight ASAP.
Hey, yo, Trey
you
didn't
want
do
me to kill him?
Like, Trey ain't do nothing.
Trey
you got beat up.
Trey, you have the
and
gun.
Then got shot.
Go shoot.
What did Trey do to Rashad? Nothing. Both of us ain't throw the ball.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And I just don't understand why Trey wasn't moving around with the gun on him. Like when he was like, yeah, them niggas caught me coming out of Poppy's store.
The gun is, the police got it. It's an evidence.
Well, nigga, get another one, nigga. Like,
did he say he stole it from his brother? I don't know. I could be making that shit up.
May and say, okay, Trey, get another one. Like,
shit.
come on, bro. Like, but when Trey got shot, I thought he was ignoring the nigga Will. Whole time he was just resting up. Nigga Will got a new phone to get through the Trey. Like, all right, I know he gonna pick up the unknown number.
Trey
nigga.
was like, if you get put kittens in the oven, do that make them vicious? That nigga say, damn, you feel bad when you miss Trey first. Dog. Shit.
Supply that meals gonna surplus. Oh man, my baby mama give me drama on a daily.
It's a hood holiday.
Dog.
Trey got shot.
Oh man, dog. So the beef that they setting up with Will and Carlton, what you think is going to be the thing that like changes it? Like, what's going to be the turnaround?
I don't think they ever be friends. At least not this first season. But like, it's sort of kind of changing now.
When Connor put the dope in Will book bag.
No, my fourth
No. Well,
episode.
Definitely on the last one, but I was like, that was the first moment where Carlton was like,
damn, I'm an asshole, but
nigga, like, come on, bro, you trying to hurt his life?
Like, you about to go take him to jail?
Carlton, like, I just tried to drown the nigga. You trying to get him kicked out of school? Like, what is you doing?
Yeah.
But then on that final episode,
he was also, I'm trying to save my own ass too.
Facts. Because if my man get caught, they gonna know it was me too.
You dumb nigga. Like, this.
Because when it come to Connor, my name's me too. And when he almost got hit,
he was like, nigga.
The campaign has led about 2.5 of these episodes. First episode, we had the campaign party. We had the
Big Boy episode.
The Big Boy, yeah. Where he had to get the black voters, and then he went to his fraternity shit.
It was like, yeah, we like you, but you got way too much money, my nigga.
Yeah. He went to the fraternity shit. Shout out to the Alphas. He went over there and then was trying to get the Reverend to back him.
Is he Alpha?
So he not in real life. And what I peeped how they was doing it. Because Viv's sorority was fake. That was some made up shit. But they used the Alphas, and I was like, oh shit, I wonder if Dog Alpha. Then when I read up on him, and I'm like, no, that nigga just been in Welsh in Canada. Like, he not.
They don't got that shit over there?
I'm sure they do, but he ain't one of them.
I literally have no idea.
But then I peeped how they was.
Is there a black fraternity outside of
Oh yeah, they got them all over the place. Dubai, like my man at Kappa in Dubai. Like they got a whole chapter out there, dog. Yeah, like they move that shit around the earth. Like one of my homegirls, she was a part of bringing AKAs to Kenya.
Okay, I'm cool
like
with
shit
that.
was dope. Yeah, dog.
Is it a black college in Canada? Is that a thing?
Oh shit. I don't think
HBCU?
I don't think it's a HBCU in Canada. If it is, I have no idea what it is. Well, I mean,
it's probably called something else because it's not historically because
is it different over there. Toronto University, nigga? Because I would go there.
I don't know shit about nothing outside of America.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true, but
No, dog. I don't think it's
funny.
HBCU in Canada. But Uncle Phil not an alpha. I start peeping like the shit that he wasn't doing. Like he ain't throw up their hand sign for real. He wasn't doing they little they greeting, they grip. He wasn't doing that with niggas for real. So I was kind of peeping like the little shit that he wasn't doing that confirmed like, okay, he not really frat. But clearly they cleared it with the alpha like headquarters to use the name and have other real members in the shit to validate it. But he not one. I don't know why they made him one. I guess just to give it an extra layer of blackness, nigga, which I ain't mad at, dog. They had him go to the reverend shit with the alphas so he could try to get the black voters.
We seen why they wasn't fucking with him.
We seen why they wasn't fuck. Yo, nigga, you got really rich.
And Will seen why they wasn't fucking with him.
And Will, so now we starting to see the other piece of Will's relationship with Carlton not being that great. Cause now my parents are starting to feel you a little bit more than me. We go to this alpha shit that I go to with my dad every year. Yeah. This crawfish broil.
And the one thing before this one was they putting Uncle Phil in a bad position, right? Because Will not really fitting in too well and everything like that. And he like, yo, send this nigga to get.
He told Viv like, yo, this nigga got one more chance. And he got to go
get him the fuck out of here. Yeah. So she like, no, try to work with him. So he go outside to try to shoot some hoops with him, try to build bond with him, and then Carlton see that shit like they having fun. Yeah. And then they have a little moment where he explained like, yo, every time I touch a ball, I see my man get shot and police, da-da-da. So Carlton looked like, nigga, we don't play basketball together.
And even Uncle Phil said it like, yo, I built this court for Carlton, but that growth spurt never came. Nigga start playing lacrosse, nigga. Yeah. So I don't even got a nigga to hoop with. So thanks, nephew.
He see that, and then the next day.
And then he see the shit where, oh, okay, we go to the crawfish boil, and we hear, and Carlton like, yo, I can talk to my man about this internship, whoa. And then he talking to that nigga. Meanwhile, Will is noticing Uncle Phil ain't really getting along with the people he there for.
He look mad uncomfortable. He like a fish out of water. He look like me out here.
Yeah. So Will was like, all right, dog, I'm about to throw myself in the fucking pool and just dive in, nigga, and hopefully change this shit around for him.
Wild as hell, but this is true Will Smith fashion.
Facts.
And like I see the goofiness.
Yeah, that they trying to give him. Yeah.
But he can't be overly goofy because it's a drama.
It's a drama, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do see the
like this moment was a prime early Fresh Prince moment where he embarrasses Uncle Phil, but then the people are like, yo, your nephew kind of cool, dog. Yeah. Like, and I'm gonna vote for you, nigga. So Will got up on the stage, challenged his uncle to come step, and was basically like, nigga, come up here and get your frat brothers back on your side, because right now they not feeling you. So Unc got up, did that shit. Boom. By the end of it, yo, you got my recommendation. I'm with it now. Yeah. The Reverend walked up. I got you, dog.
Then when they walked in, him and Will was doing a dance.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, oh, this nigga don't play. Like,
it was, yeah.
I was like, nah.
And I was like, nah. And I was, they ain't that, dog. Not for real. But Carlton noticing all that shit. So Carlton like, damn, nigga, you getting along with my pops? So then they took it to the one where I was like, okay, I'm with Carlton on this one. The basketball game and the lacrosse game. When they had the same, I was 100% with Carlton, dog.
But I get it.
Because they said, we're going to split them. Going to go to one half for Will shit, one half for Carlton shit.
How about y'all split?
That's what I thought when they first said we're going to split. That's what I thought they meant. It's like, yo, Hillary and Ashley, go to Carlton's.
But no, I'm not with Carlton on this one. Nigga, he just got here. It's his first game. No, like, nigga, we've been here your whole fucking life. It's okay if we spend one game with him and shit.
Nah, come to my shit, nigga. I'm lacrosse king, bro.
Come to my shit. You the fucking man already. Nah. You can't even get no more. You can't get bigger.
Nah, nigga, I can if my family was here.
I'm like, I mean, it's not.
But he was out there fucking up, and that's where he was really like.
And he was so worried about, they're probably looking at Will. Like, you in your brain because you jealous.
And then when he go in the gym,
this nigga having a game of his life.
And Will going off. Will, first game, I get 30.
That nigga dunking and shit.
Then he hit the game winner, nigga.
I didn't even think he was going to win over the coach like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because at first the coach I ain't with all that little high flashy shit, dog.
Shout out to Will for befriending
old dude,
boy in the class because he had somebody on his
brilliant,
like, tell me everything I need to do. He's like, yo, don't flash, don't do this.
Yeah, nigga, get up and down the court, nigga. Don't do when you make a shot, don't react, nigga. Just go get back on defense. I like that nigga, dog. And at first I was like, I hope this white dude ain't shady, bro. Like, don't flip on Will. Don't, like, give him bad advice and shit, and then he go out there and do it, and it's wrong.
And then Carlton like, well, shit, now this nigga got, now you're an athlete.
Yeah.
So now, like, when you an athlete in school, like, you got built in, like, we had our, at Cody, like, we had our own, it was a sports locker or a sports hallway.
Yeah.
All the athletes had lockers in this area. You hang with the football team, the basketball team, the track team. Like, we just, you know what I'm saying? You damn near got a built-in cool.
Bro. It wasn't all football team, but most of the football team in our school lockers was in B wing. So everybody was in B wing. Nigga, like the girls, the cool nigga, everybody was in B wing because it was the center of the school, and that's where most of the fucking football niggas and the basketball niggas was at. So,
like my 12th grade year, nigga, I got out of school after like third hour.
Okay,
I had co-op.
Got you.
But my actual job didn't start till 5 o'clock. Just didn't say nothing. But I had shit to do all day.
Yeah.
Hang out in the lunchroom, go in the fucking weight room or some shit like you.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm an athlete now. I don't need you, Carlton.
No.
I got my own friends and I'm the fucking man.
And I play a way more entertaining sport than you.
Everybody see me whoop your ass and whoop his ass. And they don't even like y'all niggas like that.
And I play a way better sport than you. Because look, basketball wasn't shit. Because when Will was like,
all I know about lacrosse is the ones that play for Duke is rapey. That played for Duke.
Nah, she was lying.
Was she?
Yeah, that was a whole scandal.
Damn.
And all them niggas got fucked up. Lost scholarships, lost all that shit. She was lying.
Man, I take that back. Maybe y'all not rapey.
Yeah, dog. She was lying. That whole Duke lacrosse scandal. Watch the 30 for 30 on that, bro.
Nah, I do remember that now.
She was lying. She was full of shit, dog. Only thing I knew about lacrosse, Hall of Fame lacrosse player, the first black inductee, and among a lot of circles, greatest lacrosse player to ever play, Jim Brown.
A word.
All-American lacrosse player at Syracuse, man. Greatest one to ever play, according to a lot of motherfuckers, dog.
Ain't that like, it's football and catch with a stick?
It's football, hockey, catch. Like, that's essentially what it is, dog. Shit is dangerous as fuck, though. Like, I'm cool on lacrosse. But even when they were talking about, like, when Hillary was telling Will, yeah, Carlton like the Jackie Robinson of that lacrosse shit, this is a popular sport in Bel-Air because these niggas can't hoop.
Yeah. Y'all don't got the head.
Now that we got a hooper and this cool, tall, coordinated white boy, yo, we might could do some shit on the basketball court. Now we changing the whole fucking like trajectory of being cool at Bel-Air High, dog.
One thing we mentioned after he had this wonderful fucking game.
Yeah.
Nigga gets on the, I will say in the paper, but that don't really exist no more.
No,
he gets on the
had
internet.
a little headline.
Yeah,
had him a headline,
and then
it got back to Rashad. Rashad Mans pulled up, showed him, yo, nigga, I know that little situation was trying to handle. I know where he at.
He like, I ain't tell nobody. Like, nigga, this the internet.
No,
age.
bro, you went out in your first game, you dropped 40 for a gigantic, rich school. You on the internet, bro.
Oh, another thing that kind of I'm flabbergasted by, but it don't matter now.
Yeah,
is that after that shit happened, I don't know how. I got to stay low. I don't know.
Yeah.
After my man told him that he know you out here.
Yeah.
This nigga go take a picture with Jazz and Buddy.
Yeah, you didn't get low. You dropped your location. You didn't get low. You dropped your low, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
Like, Buddy's pretty big, my nigga.
Like,
especially
nigga,
in LA. But like,
Jazz Record Shop is right there. Like, we know where that's at, bro. Also, like that they gave Jazz a record shop. They gave that nigga a character, like,
and they gave him he got a record shop and
he a hustle.
I'm gonna do what I need to do.
I'm out here making it happen, and he not the dummy that they used to try to make Jazz be. Even though the old Jazz was never dumb, like he actually used to drop bars on Will, dog. But it was like they tried to portray him.
No, he was not book smart.
Yeah.
But he had wisdom that you would pick up on the streets. Not the streets.
This Jazz,
the ghetto actually.
Facts.
Did you learn that on the streets? Yeah,
the ghetto actually. This Jazz is just very like, yo, nigga, I'm witty, I'm smart, I'm a hustler. charismatic. Like I'm doing all the right shit. I like what they doing with that character, dog. Carlton and Will finally start getting along on the campaign trail. Got off to a rough start. They out there trying to register voters and get some guarantees for Uncle Phil. He still ain't resonating with the hood like that. So niggas ain't feeling Carlton. They not feeling his dad.
And I was so happy that they had the conversation that they had.
Yeah.
And like, Carlton.
He called him ignorant.
Stop calling us these people.
Yeah. He like, just because you get along better with these people. Like, nigga, Carlton, start right there, bro.
And he explained like, nigga, I know you're from West Philly, Phil. I'm like, yeah, Carlton. You're like, but no, nigga, every hood the same. Like, these are people.
Yeah.
You have to talk to them. You talking at them. You thinking about, So I don't know if you knows when they did a little montage, Will went back to every single house that they got kicked out from.
Yeah. Shout out to one of the homies, too. Nigga I know from Facebook. It's not like a real. We might have gone to school together. That's why I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to be wrong. And like, nigga, we knew each other all our lives. I'm like, oh shit, my bad, bro. But he posted he was one of the doors that got slammed on him too. And you could see that nigga face for about half a second. That nigga posted on Facebook the screenshot of it. He was like,
you know how long it take you to get that screenshot?
Bro, I know he fucking was on there like
it's so crazy. Niggas got like 4K TVs and everything soon be super crisp. When you press pause, that shit be blurry as fuck.
Oh, and it was motion because the door was closing. So you really got the blur. But he posted that shit and he was like, dog, he was like, I moved to LA recently to try to become an actor, live out my dream. Woo, woo, woo. This is my first credit. And he was like, if you blinked, you missed me. So here got a picture.
Quite literally.
Like, because he wasn't one of the people who said, like, thank you.
Yeah.
He just closed the door, nigga. He ain't do shit else. But shout out to him because I thought that was a dope little experience for him, dog. While they're going around getting these signatures and all that, Hillary she on some, like, I want to move into an influencer house.
Yeah, because so what was going on with Hillary is her mom's got her some shit, right?
Yeah.
And
got her the opportunity to go work for Haute Cuisine or whatever that shit was called.
And she they gave her the shit and they were basically like, no, we don't really want to fuck with you. We don't want to fuck with that nigga shit, man. Y'all
they was like,
way too much seasoning.
Your food was too spicy and we need control over your wardrobe because you dressing wild.
So she did what people do in this day and age. She went on her Instagram and told them, like, yo, the following that I have is the ones that she said that they don't really want to fuck with, blah, blah, blah. And when her mom had a little party or something, old girl that she used to get the gig, she was like, yo, you burning bridges, this and this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of whack to me. Like, I can see, like, she clearly didn't know what her daughter did, right? And went to go check her daughter, and her daughter was like, nah, nigga, I'm standing behind this. She like, nah, you just burned the bridge with me.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, why would I? Like, I guess I get it, but, like, you know this wasn't on purpose. Like, ain't we supposed to be friends?
And it's like, nigga, my daughter, because she like, I've been here 45 minutes, and I still ain't got an apology. Nigga, did you go talk to my young daughter who did something that she may not even be aware how it affected you? She might not even know you're the soror who hooked all this up. Because all I said was, yo, I can get that for you. My nigga, go talk to my daughter. Come talk to me first.
Don't come to my fucking house looking for an apology.
Don't come to my house angry at my family, nigga. You angry with me and my daughter. How about you stay home and then when you're ready to talk about it, call me, nigga.
Facts.
But if you hear, come holler at me, say, yo, let me tell you how this impacted me. I would like a chance to sit down with Hillary and explain to her what happened, because this is wild.
How about you explain to me what happened first?
And then when all the other sorors looked at the shit, they was like,
man, fuck that.
Go Hillary, nigga. I'm glad you did that shit, dog, because fuck her.
And Hillary been schooling her mom on a low every week.
Yeah.
Stinging her.
Man.
It's like, mom, why you give up all your shit?
Bro, she stung her first episode. Mom was like, yo, why don't you cook the, when you go do your audition, why don't you cook the shrimp po' boy? Hillary said, I don't come to your school and tell you what to teach. Nigga, like, it's bars every week for mom, dog. Aunt Viv getting hit. And I like it because Hillary keeping it real with her, dog.
Wasn't you an artist at one point?
Like, come on. Come on, dog. But you got mad when dad called you an ex-artist, but you ain't doing your art.
You know, I hate when niggas say ex.
Yeah, nigga.
I be wasn't on like the ex NBA player. No, he was a former NBA player.
Former NBA player. I played in the NBA.
Ex-cop.
Yeah.
Did he get kicked off?
Yeah, I didn't break up with the cops.
Like
nigga.
he's a former cop.
Yeah, and like it's a difference in that, dog. So Hillary trying to move into the influencer house, which is a real thing, by the way. And I think that's
out within the last year or so. That's the thing.
Yeah. I think it's pretty weird that people do that, but again, we're not. There's a certain part of the generation where me and you cut off.
It's a lot of these people that we see that's out here now who came from influencer houses,
and they out here. It works for that crowd, dog. I'm just not of that era, dog.
They bought Dan Brazilianaire's house, and turned it into an influencer house.
Yeah, that
rent like it's a ridiculous amount of money a month. Yeah, but it's so many people pay for different sponsorships around the house, and all you need to do is you live here and create social media.
Yeah, and we create content, and now
we monetize your content.
Yo, you're an influencer with however many followers. You're an influencer, however many followers. We put y'all in the same house and we create content all day. We're gonna grow both of y'all shit and monetize it. Again, once we monetize it, this is how we pay for the house, and y'all get to live for free.
Yeah.
Once your influence is gone, you probably get kicked out the fucking house.
That's a fact.
So Hillary was trying to do that, and she had interviews with people, but they wasn't going well. Then when she went to Jazz's record store, talking to him, she found out he don't got social media. She was like, "What's your Instagram?" The nigga was like, "I don't got one, nigga." She was like, "Oh, let me help with that." So she created him a page, took the picture, and then she was his first follower. He got a bunch of follows after that. That's when they accepted her in. They was like, "Yo, okay, we saw what you did with Dog from scratch. You come live in this house. You clearly got the influence that we looking for."
Yeah.
So she told her mom, she hyped, like, yo.
Because her mama told her, like, nigga, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, what you doing? You still live in my house.
One of them told her to kick her daughter out.
If you ain't getting no job and you ain't going to school, you got to get out. I hate that black parents do that.
I do too.
I hate it.
Especially if you have the, well, let me rephrase. I hate that you do it because you think you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're trying to teach your daughter a lesson or some shit like that, you really not about to, you literally not about to have her out here like in some squalors or some shit like that. But like, I don't think that this needs to be a thing. At 18, you gotta go.
Yeah, and I get it. Yo, Hillary ain't 18. She was in college. She dropped out.
She been in high school 2 years.
2 years. So she about 20 now. And you want her to move out and get on her own feet, but I'm certain you wouldn't let her go and live like a motherfucking pauper.
I like the conversation her and Will had too. She like, I just found out like everything that I want like costs more than I.
Yeah,
he was like, it's only been like that since he like
Will was like, oh, okay, it's been like that for me since I was born, nigga. like I've been poor, nigga. But she getting that dose of reality that Karen Parsons Hillary started to get too. But it's a little more relatable for us, dog, because we get it. Like,
and I don't even totally disagree with it. Like, yo, it's time for you to start.
Yeah.
If you don't like the advice that I give you, you don't want me setting you up with this. You don't have a job. You're not paying no money, whatever. Yeah, at some point you do gotta like be self-sufficient as an adult,
and you gotta break off and go do your thing at some point.
Yeah.
But I also was with Aunt Viv to an extent about the influencer house because we just said, yo, I just found out this is a real thing. So if I'm a parent, I probably really don't know.
So I would have loved Aunt Viv to congratulate her.
Do
all that stuff. Hug, boom. Tomorrow, come back and say, hey, I've been thinking, I'm so excited about this influencer house. Let's take a look over the contract together. I want to make sure that when you go in there that you straight. They don't try to take advantage of you. But you need that. You gotta be a clear line of demarcation. It can't be. I'm happy for you. Let's look at your contract at the same night. Like no. Give me my praise. Let it set and resonate and everything like that. And now let's talk about how we can make sure that you're okay and you're not exploited, because you may be exploited by somebody who quote unquote look like you. Yeah, just how the other company was trying to do.
Yeah, and I also think, not only should she have been like open to it and like kind of engaged with her to try to find out more about it, like you got to understand these kids is living in a different time, dog. Like that shit, as wild as it sounds to us, and I'm sure as wild as it sounds to a parent, like what, you gonna live for free? Ain't nothing for free.
I've been living here for free.
But, come on, nah. But it's just like talk to her about it, dog.
Yeah.
Like really learn more about what she's trying to do. Cause I get it. That's your daughter. I ain't just sending you out there to go live somewhere.
And I live from West Philly.
I get it. And I like that they nodded that a few times too.
Like we though this is the life that I live now, this is not where I come from.
Yeah.
So I got a different, like, nah, nigga, they about to try to get over on you.
Yeah.
I'm not in this whole bubble of, oh, everything's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've always had. I just got.
Facts. Me and your dad is literally still like learning this shit, nigga. Like we raising y'all right. Last 20 years, you've been straight, but you was also our firstborn.
Yeah.
You came when we still didn't quite have, nigga. So tell me a little bit about what you going to do before you just tell me, yo, I'm moving out, bro. Because I'm your mom, nigga. And I totally felt her there. Let's talk about Ashley real quick. So we got the first look at what they might do with Ashley's character. She was online with some gaming friends, whatever they was texting. I mean, in a group chat with some gaming friends. And when she was out with Hillary doing the voter registration, Hillary was all into jazz and building his social media. So Ashley was like, all right, well, I'm going to go across the street. I'm going to go put out the rest of these flyers, whatever. She went to her friend's crib. I get it. It's dangerous. These people you met online, you don't know them. I know why Jeffrey pulled up to pick her up, nigga, because fuck out of here. You a little kid. But when she went to the friend's house, it was safe. It was really kids who play games. It wasn't no wild shit. But she was like, where's Lucinda or whatever the girl name was? And they was like, oh, she'll be here. She always late. Woo, woo, woo. But Ashley had put on makeup and da-da-da. And then she looked disappointed when this other girl wasn't there.
Oh, I missed that.
So, peep, I missed it the first time I watched it. And then I started seeing the memes. Damn, just when I was liking Fresh Prince or Bel-Air, they had to throw a gay character on there. And I was like, whoa. What did I miss? Because I really hadn't caught it.
Yeah, I missed it.
So when I went back and rewatched it, it was actually pretty fucking obvious. I was like, did I like go cook or some shit? Like,
but like when you're not looking for that, you so it is.
I'm just watching
new.
the show, dog. And I'm also, I don't be that upset. Like niggas be scathing. Like niggas was like,
because like I like when it don't add to the storyline.
I get it.
Nah, I feel
but
like I'm placating to an audience. Just, you know.
But this, because Ashley, at least up to this point,
I don't want.
They ain't doing a lot with her character yet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it didn't take from the storyline.
I don't
dog.
need anything sexual from a 12-year-old.
Oh, no. I hope they don't go there.
Like I'm saying, like I don't necessarily even need her to have a boyfriend.
Yeah. No, I never needed that. But I'm like, if she, has the conversation about liking the girl with somebody, with Will, because that might be how her and Will get closer. Like, because her and Will on the old show, super tight.
Yeah. Maybe
her and Will connect on that. Maybe her and Jeffrey connect on that. Like,
let's talk about Jeffrey. Because when they found out that Rashad knew what it was, I thought Rashad had a nigga peeping
out there looking, because Trey called and was like, Rashad got people in LA, they looking for you. It's a bounty on your head.
And it didn't seem like a tattoo.
And he was following Will.
I was like, yo, is this Tretch? I thought it was. I'm like,
yeah, and I was like,
Tretch.
oh shit, it's about to get crazy for this nigga. But then Jeffrey pulled up on that nigga with the tattoo and was like, yo, we don't need you protecting the family no more. Rashad in Philly, we got a dead dad.
The nigga that we gave 10 grand to?
Nigga was like, yeah, he found out where we live and he asked for more. And he was like, why don't we just pay him? Said, nah. we never intended on doing that. Nigga, we gave him 10 bands to calm down, and now he threatening to come out.
That enough for you, my nigga.
Rashad, take that 10 bands. You don't care about this 17-year-old kid,
think bro. You are, nigga?
Bro.
You think you kingpin? You think this the multiverse for real?
And I'm like, it ain't like niggas in the hood. From what Trey said, niggas in the hood wasn't out there punking you like, Rashad got beat up by Will Smith, like he a hoe. No, street still seems scared of you, Rashad. Like,
you just shot one of the niggas.
My nigga, you got your. Now, granted, you did a bad job because you ain't killed Trey, but you got 10 bands. Let
Trey,
it go.
But Trey's alive to tell niggas,
hey,
they leave that nigga alone.
Chill on them. They gave you 10 bands. If anybody gave me 10 bands to not bother somebody who I barely care about, it ain't like you and Will was like mortal enemies. You don't care about that nigga. You give me 10 bands to not bother somebody I don't care about?
Come on, my nigga.
Thank you. Hey, I'll do it twice, nigga. Pay me in bud, nigga. But nigga was like, yo, we was never paying him more money, bro. So go in that.
And we find out that nigga got
clapped in the strip club, dog.
I was like, yo. Because I'm thinking, so I'm like, oh, shit. Carlton is the villain.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought that
Jeffrey
was going to be the villain.
Nah, that nigga.
I mean, not Jeffrey.
Or Rashad. Yeah. Nah, Carlton. Because that nigga Jeffrey got him the fuck out the paint. Now, I also like how they set it up where, yo, Rashad got shot in the strip club. He did. That don't 100% confirm that Jeffrey did it, because Rashad's also a drug nigga who could get killed in a strip club for something. So it's like it leaves it a little open for interpretation until we get confirmation that Jeffrey did it.
Jeffrey is going to get into some shit, though.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be the wild card in this
shit.
This series.
I feel like if they actually connect this fucking Rashad murder to him, that could be an issue at some point. Like, nigga,
Jeffrey trying to kill Will at some point.
Or even like say Will find out, because Will kind of noticed how Jeffrey was moving a little bit. So let's say he find out Jeffrey had Rashad killed. Will might look at Jeffrey like, yo, dog, you killed a nigga, bro?
For me?
For me?
My nigga. That's because I'm from West Philly. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna call that nigga Jeffrey a John and shit, nigga.
Also, the one last thing was Will got Uncle Phil to switch his fundraiser skating party to open to the public.
Yeah, because it was a private $500 ticket. Uncle Phil, how you getting to the people?
If Uncle Phil wins, this is 100% all Will.
Bro. Change your name to Uncle Will, nigga. Because Uncle Phil, you failed at all this. How are you for the people with a private $500 a ticket fundraiser, nigga? But you wonder why niggas couldn't get voters to register and say they was going to vote for you. Nigga, they not feeling you, dog. But fortunately, Will told everybody who registered for him to pull up to the skating rink, said it was a free night. And, yo, Uncle Phil got the voter turnout. Thank you, nephew.
That's when Will found out that the chief of police.
So, okay, Uncle Phil, you about to fuck your relationship up with... You trying to build your relationship with the community, you about to fuck it up with the police.
I can fix that police relationship, but if I don't get elected, it don't fucking matter.
It don't fucking matter. But
you know
the nigga was
and also, once I'm the attorney general, who the fuck about the police?
He was taking questions from the people at the skating rink, and one girl asked him straight up, "You plan on defunding the police?" And that nigga stopped and paused, thought about it.
I thought he was gonna fix that. Like, I don't know if defund is supposed to be the word.
But I plan on working with the police. That's what I was looking for. Like, I'm going to collaborate with the police and really try to be a liaison between them and the community. Woo, 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 woo. Something like that. That nigga said, defunding the police is priority. I was like, damn.
First 100 days.
No, but I promise you, by day 100, the police will be working off $1 million, period. Like,
and we legalizing crack. We making a Amsterdam out here.
Yo, I'm still mad y'all niggas said Joe Biden was about to give out crack pipes.
He technically did, but it's wild.
Y'all will read anything and run. Like,
it did say they gave him smoking kits.
And
it's not $30 million worth.
Yeah, but it wasn't, yo, I'm handing out $30 million worth of crack pipes in the hood. Like, that headline and what actually happened is different.
It's fucked up because they filed that shit for racial equity.
Yeah.
Like, why? So
that was the real.
Like, my biggest issue was they messaging.
Yeah. Because I'm like, yo, Joe Biden's son, drug addict, all that shit. Like
you know what's in this bill.
Yeah.
You know they giving out smoking kits so you can bridge the gap in racial equity.
Yeah. Give niggas stacks to bridge the racial equity gap, nigga. I'll take a stack, please. Thank you. Man, this is a good fucking show, bro. It's been entertaining. I'm excited about episode 5 just to see what they keep doing with this story, bro. Do you know how many episodes it's getting?
I don't know.
I want to see. I want to confirm that because I'm like,
8.
It'll probably be 8, but I'm hoping it's 10 just because we know better than anybody 10 opens up a whole different fucking like thing you can do with the plot compared to 8, dog. So I hope that they really get in there and do what they got to do with this shit. I hope that it continues to develop these characters. I'm very fucking excited to keep seeing the Will Smith dude, Jabari Banks, his character grow. Because, like, you look at these 4 episodes, we ain't learned a ton about Will once he left Philly and got to Bel-Air. Like, we start learning about the family and what they do, which is great.
He's going to get to his missing dad.
Yeah, they brought it up when he was talking to Lisa, so they definitely going to do something with it.
I don't know what y'all talking about. If y'all don't like this show, it's been very entertaining. It's been nostalgic and brand new at the same time, and that's a feeling that I don't remember having recently.
Bro,
so
I saw somebody say yesterday they turned it off halfway through the first episode because, or maybe halfway through the second episode, I don't remember, but they don't want another, like, they hated the Hillary character. She too woke. They don't want a politicized show. I just wanted to watch something and laugh. Well, go watch The Fresh Prince because this ain't a comedy, dog. It's a whole. It literally presented itself from the trailer in 2019 as a drama.
It's not comedy.
It's not a comedy, and it's funny parts on this shit, but it's a drama, dog. Like, it ain't the same show. It ain't supposed to be the same show. These aren't supposed to be the same characters. If they gave us exactly what we had before, guess what? You niggas would be complaining about something different. So I'm glad we got what we got. I'm enjoying the show. I can't wait. Check out Bel-Air every Thursday on Peacock. If you don't have Peacock, get it. They got some great content over there, and they killing it with this Bel-Air show. We gonna talk about it every week. I think the show
on the free side too. So
yeah, it is on. You don't have to pay to see Bel-Air. Now, let us put an asterisk on that because I have the free.
I have the free one. I mean, I pay for it, but I still had commercials.
I pay for it, and yeah, I think you still gonna get commercials, but I think for the free one, it might be a chance. I can't remember if it was Bel-Air or another show. Somebody said I was able to watch the first 2, and then it asked me to pay.
I got me like
pay the $5.
They did a show, Dr. Death.
Yeah.
It was like the first 2 or 3 was then I paid and
Dr. Death was great.
Yeah. I mean, if it's only for a month, this should have been done.
This should have been again 8 to 10 episodes max. You're gonna be paying for 2 months of content, dog. And then after that, if you don't want it, go back to the free, man. But until then, we'll be back next week with the Bel-Air review for episode 5. Now that we gave y'all the synopsis, let us know what y'all thinking about the show. Hit us up This Week in Culture across the socials. Episode 216. We out.
Woo!